Hello, family. How are you? I just wanted to get on here to remind you to get on up, get out, and to get moving because having wonderful physical health is a good way to improve our mental health as well. So, today we are going to talk about who am I? And I want you to stop and think about that for just a minute. Who are you? And when I ask you who you are or who am I, when you ask this to yourself, I don't want you to think in reference um, to who you are to somebody else or um, who you are professionally. I want you to delve deep and I want you to think about who are you? If somebody were to explain you and your personality and the type of person that you are. So, for example, for me, I can actually say, that I am a lover of outdoors. I love being outside. The I just feel at one with God. It just gives me peace. If I'm having a terrible day, I want to be outside. If I'm having a great day, I want to be outside because it just makes me feel like I'm at one with God. However, I love to be outside. I'm a lover of nature. Um, I love to be by the water. I have a very bohemian spirit. I am free spirited. I like to move about a lot. I like to make new friends and go different places. So I'm very all inclusive. I probably am unrealistic at times, but I do have the thought process of I just don't see why we can't live in a utopia where everybody's happy. Everybody's needs are met, everybody's being taken care of, everybody is being loved. Um, However, I asked my best friends to see what they say because oddly enough, how we view ourselves is totally different than how other people view us. So my best friends, they both said that they view me as peaceful, and I was a little taken aback and tickled. And oddly enough, I spoke to a coworker, and we were just talking about different personalities and things like that. And they literally said that I have a very peaceful personality, so people won't really come up to me with a whole bunch of nonsense because my aura gives off peace. And I was astonished. I was very grateful, but the fact that within a matter of a couple of weeks, people who know me literally said that they view me as a very peaceful person, you know, that was good to hear to me. However, we have to remember too that how we view ourselves is totally different to other people. And not just that, we play different roles and people see us differently depending on who we are in people's lives. So to me, that was beautiful what they said and what they shared with me. But if you would ask my children, I don't know if they would say that I'm peaceful. Maybe, maybe not. But I stay on their cases because I know that you have to work hard so that you can actually afford to have a peaceful lifestyle. And that's just not monetarily, but I'm talking about mentally and spiritually as well. You just need peace and able to survive. Um, so, who are you? What legacy do you want to leave? What's important to you? When people see you, what do you want them to see? What type of aura do you want to actually give off? So sometimes we may have a hard time because I would not have said peaceful for me. But when I sit back, I I believe in peace. That I love peace. I don't like to see people upset, um, uh, heartbroken, anything like that. I want everybody to be at a place of equilibrium where they have peace. So I want you to make it a goal of yours today is ask yourself, who am I? And if in fact you really don't know, if you don't know, it's totally okay. It's like absolutely okay. But to get some idea of how people view you, if you don't know, you can ask those around you. You can ask people that you work with. You can ask your loved ones. You can ask your neighbor because everybody's going to view you differently. And take what they say in love and in grace, and you just use that to try to figure out who is it that I actually want to be, or how do I want to come across? Because sometimes they may tell us something that we do not like, and it is what it is. Because I have some people who say that I'm peaceful, but if you ask my son, he would tell you. He said, "Mama, you do not listen," and that I'm stubborn. Okay, and this may be true. This may be true. I may be very stubborn sometimes, but I don't mean to be. But again, these are some things that I know about myself and I'm working on. And actually, I really didn't even know it. I honestly did not know that I was stubborn until my son told me, "Mama, you are very stubborn." Because when I'm 10 toes down on how I feel about something, it's no persuading me. It is what it is. I'm done with it. But this is who I am, and I love that part of me. So again, I want you to take time to think about who you are. What kind of aura do you give off? What type of legacy do you want to leave? And if any of these things you don't like, now is the perfect opportunity to start changing them, working on you, because this is what our season of change, our season of transformation. So that's all I have for you guys today at this very moment. And remember, I love you. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk again later.